We've all made those paper chains to count down to holidays or vacation, but this isn't your average kindergarten chain. Using pages from a book, you can make a party piece with an impact. Book page garland gives your old pages new life. And in my next guest giving us permission to pull out those pages, artist Bren Larsen joins me to share her unique technique. And we spotted this installation you created at the Davis Bountiful Art Center, and we were stunned. Old books, beautiful. Are you an everyday window artist? Where does this come from? Where did this inspiration come from?
Thank you, though. I'm actually the Exhibitions and Education Director at Bountiful Davis Art Center, and I had the task of decorating for our winter art market this last Christmas, and I just had a lot of fun. Yeah. Clearly,
and the fun shows through because it is stunning. We're seeing pictures now. It is a showstopper. It stopped our producer in the tracks, and I loved this kind of fun tidbit that you did this with your husband.
Yeah, we're both really creative. We love doing any sort of project together. So yeah, I kind of worked on the concept, and then he helped me hang it and kind of finish getting everything ready. So
it's a connection point over art.
Yes.
That is beautiful and adds to the loveliness. Okay, so let's get started. This isn't your average paper chain. It's created with an artistic shape in each length. So can we just start ripping out pages? Where do we start?
Yeah.
Where do we go from here?
So, get some old books. I mean, I went to the local bookstore, and like the used bookstore, and they actually had boxes of books that they were getting rid of that they couldn't sell. So for anybody that loves books, these were actually going to go in the trash. So
we're saving, we're recycling. That's what we're doing.
Yes.
We're saving these books, we're recycling.
Yes. So really start by just ripping off the covers. Paperbacks are super easy, and I love the ones that are a little bit aged with the yellow edges.
Yes.
It just gives it a really good,
it adds that dimension to the paper chain.
Look. Yeah, I love it. And you're just gonna rip a section at a time.
It almost feels like a sin. Like
I know.
You're ripping
I'm
a book.
I'm gonna have people messaging me after telling me how horrible. But anyway, so rip. And then I usually do a 3-inch strip.
Okay.
So, I mean, you really can play with it. And I think the beauty of these chains is the variety. So if you want to do one chain that's 3 inches wide, if you want to do another chain that's 2, I think it really adds to the organic feel of it.
Okay, I just ripped that terribly. I know, but you did it much better. Did I do too many pages?
Nope.
Is there a trick with that?
You're good.
Okay, so just be better. Yeah.
Anyway, and so most pages are not going to be divisible exactly by 3 inches or whatever. So I usually put the glue end.
Okay.
So you're cutting off.
So you're cutting off that edge of the glue end.
Yeah.
You have the 3-inch. Now, how are we artistically chaining these together?
With a stapler.
It's so easy. This is my kind of art project. We don't even need glue.
No.
We're using a stapler.
No.
Well, listen, I'm in.
Yep. So
here's your stapler.
Thanks. So fold it in a loop.
Okay.
I usually just do ones in the middle.
Okay.
And then, okay, so this is kind of going to be your center. So then you stagger it probably about a 1/4 inch up.
Okay, with another one.
Yep, with another one. So you can kind of see there's like the original one, a 1/4 inch up, a 1/4 inch up.
Yeah, right there. Perfect.
Yep.
So a couple variations in the height right there.
And then you want to make sure to catch all the pages, right? So you're going to staple on that one. And then,
yes.
I mean,
you just keep going.
You just keep going, really. And so you're going to stagger again.
And when you do the next staple, you just want to get the previous pages stapled in.
Yeah, that's just the biggest trick, or else they'll slide out.
And we're seeing on the front how this creates this gorgeous, it almost looks like hearts.
Yeah, I definitely think.
So this is how you're telling me it can transition into Valentine's Day.
Yes.
So how do we create, from our paper chain, how do we create this into a Valentine's display?
Valentine's display. So, I mean, first let me say, like, if you do your measurements very, very precise, it's going to give you a very symmetrical, more of a heart shape look all the way up your garland, which is kind of funny. So my husband and I laugh because he's so precise, and he's definitely the measurer and a little more, he works very clean. And I don't measure, and I'm a little more loose. So you end up
sometimes we need those people in our life.
But then you get the more organic feel.
Yes.
so this might not be a bad thing in this case.
As you go through these chains, be honest with us, how long does this take you?
Oh, I mean, you could could probably do that in 15, 20 minutes.
Oh, well, that feels doable.
It's doable. And
Nice.
for our display, we actually had some high schoolers volunteer, and like I put them to work making the chains, so we didn't have to do all of them.
That was so smart, and I got a little ahead of myself. In the display, you actually used some frames. Tell us about those.
Oh yeah. So for the Winter Art Market window displays at the Bountiful Davis Art Center, we used these garlands, but then I had these picture frames floating. So we actually installed like up into the windowsill those white shelves that you use in a closet that have the different wires, like the layer. So then you can attach these with ribbon or fishing line and give a layered look. So it has this dimension.
It is
so then we
stunning
did
how it
ornaments
all
and the
comes
frames and everything. Yeah, these were just from thrift stores, and I spray painted them, took out the glass,
So
and then added those.
using all of these things, like the old books, the thrift frame stores, or the thrift store frames, excuse me, this is a very minimal cost project if you do it.
Yeah, I mean, I think your biggest cost is the ribbons, honestly, if you choose nice ribbons.
And the ribbons are stunning. I don't know if you could go without those. Really quickly, 1 minute left. Tell me about the Valentine's display.
Yes, this is just a fun way to make it Valentine-y. I just took pictures from my trip this summer with my husband, and
It looks like Paris.
it was.
Lovely romantic trip.
Right? And then I just cut a 5x5 piece of book page, and then this is a doily. I folded it to fit the corner, and then you glue it on, and then add your picture. And you can,
so it adds that lovely little detail.
so it's, yeah, it has a little doily touch on there. Again, from the dollar store, very cheap.
And it makes it pop just with the nice border right around it. My producer's telling me in the ear, you have to tell us about a baby shower idea.
Oh, a baby shower idea. Well, in the past I've done children's book themed baby shower. And so you could use these for the baby shower, and then you invite all the guests and you tell them to bring their favorite children's book, write a note to the baby. And it's just this really nice way to remember your friends. And
Sweet and sentimental.
Yeah.
This project feels so just sweet and sentimental in the way that you're using words and you're captivating them with all these layers and textures. And again, it's super easy and affordable. Thank you for walking us through it. Bren, where can we connect with you?
Online, I'm at Instagram, Bren Larsen, and I also have my children's line of handmade art-inspired baby clothing at 20th and Ives Clothing on Instagram.
And there's a free family art day coming up.
Yes, at the Bountiful Davis Art Center, the fourth Monday of every month, I will be leading a free family art activity. This Monday, the 22nd, we're going to be doing kaleidoscopes, and everything's free and materials are provided.
Oh, that sounds fun. Get over to that Bountiful Davis Art Center. Bren, thank you so much
Yeah,
for walking
thanks for
us through
having
that.
me.
I am going to try it. I'm giving you my word. I'm going to give it a go.
You can have one of these books and
so-
take it.
I'm on my way.
Okay.
Thanks, Bren.